In this video, I will teach you how to day trade gold with multiple time frame analysis. I will share with you the best time frames for trading, reliable confirmation entry signal, and the best strategy to react to high impact news like FOMC and Fed rate decision. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and learn top-down analysis secrets in gold trading. The first time frame that we start our analysis with is the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, the first task will be to identify the market trend. Our task is to analyze the price action and understand what is the minor, mid-term, and long-term market trend. Obviously, gold is trading in a long-term bullish trend, and we don't even need to analyze the price action. But if we examine the minor price movements, if we analyze how gold acted for the last 2 months, we can see quite a peculiar thing that happened with the market recently. When the market reached this significant psychological level, 3,500, the price dropped. It triggered the test of this psychological level, triggered a correctional movement on the market. And the market even started to trade in a minor bearish trend. You can see that the price formed a strong bearish impulse, retraced, set a lower high, and dropped lower, setting a new lower low. So locally the market was bearish, but then because of some high impact fundamentals, the price bounced again. And you can see that the market violated this significant resistance, the resistance based on the last lower high in the minor bearish trend. Such a violation indicated the completion of the consolidation. It indicated the violation of this minor bearish trend and the highly probable resumption of a current global bullish trend. Cheaters, don't miss a big spring sale. Only this week, get a lifetime access to my premium group with a 40% discount. Inside, you will get the access to my daily VIP live trading sessions, 2 books and video course teaching you my trading strategy, and as a bonus, you will get a lifetime access to my VIP signals group. For more info, check the link in the description below and don't miss your chance, cheaters. So our trend analysis is now very bullish. This violation strongly confirms the bullish sentiment, the dominance of the buyers, and we can expect growth. After we analyze the price action, the next step will be to analyze the supports and resistances, significant key levels, to understand where the market is going and from where a significant movement may occur. And of course, the structure that we have just discussed is a significant support now. It was a resistance, and from that the price dropped significantly. After the breakout, it turns into support. That can be a very perfect zone for us for buying. Then we have our significant resistance right here. Yes, that is our strong resistance. And we have also a strong support right here, and we have strong support right here. So always keep at least 4 significant structures on your price chart to know where the price may go and from where you can look for trading opportunities. Once we executed the market trend analysis on the daily time frame, and once we spotted significant supports and resistances, then we just need to wait for the test of one of these structures to look for a signal then. And what is happening with gold today? We see a retest of a broken structure. The price nicely touched, the price nicely tested that zone, and that is the signal for us to start looking for a signal. That is the moment when we complete daily time frame analysis and we start analyzing lower time frames. After we completed a daily time frame analysis, we can start looking for a trading signal on intraday time frames. Once you spotted a test of a significant daily support or resistance, start analyzing a 4-hour time frame. Your task will be to analyze the reaction of the price to that structure. Your task will be to understand how the market participants reacting and act around that structure. You can see that the price formed a very strong high momentum bearish candle. You can see that the price dropped rapidly, and this bearish movement occurred because of the obvious excess of supply on the market. For some unknown reason, the price dropped because of the strong selling pressure. But that selling pressure was completely absorbed when that zone was tested, when it was reached, we immediately stopped falling and we started to consolidate. That is a very important clue. And another time frame that we can examine is the hourly time frame. On an hourly time frame, we can see in details how the price is acting on that support. And here we can spot a very nice consolidation. You can see that on an hourly time frame, the market is now trading within the range. And that range is very important because within this ranges, smart money are placing their orders, and within this ranges, trading volumes accumulate. And as you remember, on the daily time frame, we are strongly bullish. So in order to confirm intraday bullish sentiment, we will need a strong bullish signal on an hourly time frame. And from such a perspective, what can be our bullish confirmation? What can be our signal to buy? The resistance of the range here is the zone where sellers are placing their orders. You can see that 1, 2, 3 times already sellers were pushing the price from that resistance. We see this distribution of selling orders within that zone. And of course, the violation of that will be a very important trigger. It will be a very important signal that will signify the strength of the buyers and highly probable growth. That will be our signal. That will be our confirmation to buy. And then we can execute the trade. Once the price breaks and closes above the resistance of the range on an hourly time frame, we can set our buy limit order on a retest of that. Our stop loss will strictly lie below the lows of the range. That will be a very safe stop loss. For the target, being a day trader, you can aim at the closest strong intraday resistance. And from such a perspective, obviously our closest strong resistance is right here. That is going to be the goal for the trade. But being a trend follower, you can also aim at higher structures. You can apply multiple targets here, and you can also trade that setup with 2 targets. Because the global trend is bullish, there's a high chance that soon gold will return to our all-time high. And that can be the second goal for your trade. So once the price reaches the first target, you close half of profits, you move your stop loss to entry, and then you keep holding till the price reaches the all-time high. That will be the plan that will give you even more profits. But of course, if your trading terminal does not support multiple targets, if you just started trading, it is better to trade just with one single target and then just rely on the first target. And though this trading strategy is purely technical, never forget to monitor the news in the economic calendar. You can see that today in the evening we are expecting Fed interest rate decision and FOMC. And of course, for gold, it is a very important event that may increase volatility and that may make gold drop or bounce rapidly. For that reason, the first rule is to not open a trade 3 hours before FOMC and wait for the news. Yeah, so 3 hours before, do not open the trade and wait for the news. Then, if you have the active trading position, if our trade becomes active in an hour, for example, then 15 minutes ahead of the Fed rate decision, make sure that you move your stop loss to entry and protect your trading position. It is a very important rule that will help you to avoid stop hunting and strong volatile movements against you. And remember that the price may stay within that range that we spotted on an hourly time frame till the release of the news. So make sure that after the Fed rate decision, you return back to the chart and you see and you check how the price reacts to the news. If after the news the price violates the resistance of the range, it will be a very perfect setup for you where the technicals align with the fundamentals, and that setup will be even more accurate. The last thing to see is that though the setup is very bullish and we are expecting growth, for now, there's no guarantee that the price will go up. The market is still consolidating. Remember that if the price violates the support of the range and closes below that on an hourly time frame, it will be a bearish signal and it will invalidate our trading setup. That's how we trade gold with multiple time frame analysis. Execute it strictly from a higher to lower time frame. Be patient and learn to wait for a strong confirmation. Let me know this in the comment section if you want to see more videos with gold trading strategies. Also, don't forget about big sale, 40% off on my premium group, VIP signals included. For more info, visit my website, the link in the description below. Also, traders, please watch my other videos.